video, we're going to create a database in Python using a idle encoder. So we use the tk import since we're going to use the tk enter graphical user interface in this coding, and we have the root variable that defines our tk which has a title, the student's database. So from this moment you must know what our database is all about. So the method that we use in creating this database are the function create, read, update, unselected, delete, and exit. So to define our function create, we're going to code some information in the database that will ask the students some information like first name, last name, gender, address, username, and password. And then define the function read so we could read the information given and taken from the user. Now to define the function update so it could update easily when there's changes in information. The unselected function so that we could select some items if there's some possible options. And now to define the function delete so we could delete some unnecessary information or some typos, mistakes, something like that. And then to define the function exit so that if the user is done using our program, they could exit. Now we have the variables first name, last name, gender, address, username, and password that's converted into string. And we have the frame that contains this structure which has an indigo background and light color. We have the font calibre and the I don't know if that's calibre, but that's calibre. And we have the label widget that contains the student's database, the name, the age, the gender, the email address, the student ID number, and the phone number. Then for the intro widget, we have the first name, last name, address, username, and password. In the buttons widget, we have the create, read, update, delete, and exit, the function that we defined earlier. And for the list widget, it is the informations that obtained from the input of the user, which contains the member ID, first name, last name, gender, address, username, and password. And for the initialization, we have the if underscore name is equal to main, then we have the root that main loop so that our code will actually just loop or iterate from the code that given. So if we're gonna run this program, it will close like this. So here's the structure of the database: name, age, gender, email address, student ID number, phone number, and it has these widgets: create, read, update, delete, and exit. Now if we're going to input some information like this. Then create. This will be the information. Sorry for this information, I actually wrote this a while ago, and it cannot be deleted by the system unless the user deletes like that. Like that. So that's all for today, and see you in another video.